Well, good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for joining me today at Juanette's Crafting Corner, my quick tip Thursday, episode number 7. Now, many of you know that I am working on a Regal or Renaissance type journal, which has a lot of jewel effects involved in it. And as I was looking at like this piece of digital that can be a belly band, I thought that looks kind of dull. Let's see what we can do to jazz it up, along with a couple of other things right here. So let's start by don't forget to use your glossy accents to jewel things up. And all you have to do is apply it where you want that effect to be. And it is pretty much self-leveling. So it will still have some dimension to it, but not be lumpy. You just have to make sure you put enough down. The other thing is occasionally there might be an air bubble in there. So all I do for that is take a needle and pop that air bubble. I think I need to come up a little bit more over there. So is everybody doing great? I'm on my trip as you're viewing this, so I'm very excited about that. So we're going to put that aside. Then I've got this image here, which is a flower. And let's add some there. And what I'm going to do after I'm done adding it, I'm going to set it over to the side onto my glass plate so that I can move it away from my crafting area so that while they dry, I can still craft. So do you see how I'm just going around and adding that to that? And I will do this side too, but let me show you what it looks like after they've dried. Here's one after it's dried, and it's got some nice dimension. And see how beautiful and kind of glistening that is. But it doesn't give too much bulk to your journal. And like I said, I'm going to do this side, but I've already done this side. Do you see the difference? How beautiful that's going to be. So I will do that side also. I'm going to lay this off to the side and let this dry. And then the other thing, don't forget about, is your NVO Drops. So I've got NVO Drops here. I'm going to bring some in that are not done. You can see they're okay. This is from Medieval Mirages kit. And this is just a very light bluish color. But this is what they look like afterwards. So it gave me a little bit more of a green tint. But look at how much prettier that is. And then here's a small one. So let's do those with this blue colored one. It's called, what's it called? Sea Breeze. And what I'm going to do is just do this larger one. Do you see how it kind of peaked up there? But after it kind of settles for a little bit, it will flatten out. And as a matter of fact, I can tell I need a little bit more or to spread it out. Now you could also just put the clear glossy accents on there. So I'm going to move this other one off to the side and put this one here to dry. Now I've got this color of NVO Drops, and it's called Wedgewood Blue. There it is without it. There it is with it. So let's do this one. So I was talking to my daughter today, bless her heart. She came down with shingles. And she says it is so painful. You know, that shingles runs along the nerve track of your body. It's a virus. And she is on some medication, but she's, bless her heart, she's suffering. So we'll set this one off to the side. I want to show you a couple that I had done already, and these were with just the glossy accents, and this was just the clear glossy accents. So even though you put it over a white or clear image, it shows the white. If you put it over a red image, the red will come through. I want to show you, now I've got some gold here. And here's the image without the gold. This gold color is called pale gold. It's a metallic. And there it is with the glossy, with the NVO Drops. Now, I believe I prefer it with the glossy accents. I think if you look real close at this image, it's a faint image of a rose, and with that pale NVO Drops, the rose disappears. So I think I like this better with the glossy accents. So we're gonna put the gold off to the side. Then I've got this color. It is Ruby Slippers. Here it looks plain. It's okay, but look at it with that. And I believe, oh, let's try this. Let's add some glossy accents around that edge, because that center with that red is so vibrant and pretty. Let's just add some glossy accents all around here to help that stand out. And then we'll see what that looks like. I think it's going to help it look even prettier. So what I'm going to do is hold it like that and put my glossy accents all the way around it, and then just set it over to the side and let that dry. So that it is plain. And I'm not going to do that one because this is supposed to be Quick Tip Thursday. And here is one that I had done with the glossy accents, and I put it on this card. So if I had done this one plain, look at the difference with the glossy accents on that card. Much prettier. Much, much prettier. And then I have a yellow NVO Drops. Again, very, very sparkly. It hides the rose, but I like it though. I think it's nice. So I'm going to go ahead and add the yellow to this one and let it dry. This one I've probably had for a while because it's very thick, so it's probably kind of drying out. And while that one is drying, I'm going to set it over to the side. And the one that I already have the dried NVO Drops on, let's add some glossy accents to it around the edge. And we'll see what those look like. So my point is, you know, especially if you were a card maker, you've had glossy accents. It also is used as a glue. I've never used it as a glue, but it just adds some beauty. Do you see how that's kind of coming in and getting rid of that pocket there? Okay, we're going to set that off to the side. And once again, I'm going to show you with it plain and with the glossy accents on it, the difference on a project. So that is my Quick Tip Thursday. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it informative. And I'll see you next Thursday. Thanks and bye-bye.